Hey y'all, hey! Welcome back to my page, y'all. Welcome to the replay. How do you know you're on the replay? Well, you are not going to see a red box right there. And I've got this little bitty tiny orange button in my hand because I think we're going to use it tonight in the middle of a bow. So when you hop on, say hey. Let us know where you're watching from, y'all. Let me tell you something. It was cooler here today in the good old state of Texas. Thank goodness. So, y'all, the keyword is kit. We're going to do a very easy, super fast project. So, when you hop on, say hey. I'm a little bit early than normal, but guess what? If you're catching the replay, you won't even know, right? But let's get started. My name is Amy from A to Z Designs, and we're going to make a project with a button, and I'm going to show you how easy this stuff is, y'all. All right, who's ready? So I'm going to show you what we call the Try Me Kit. Okay, it's 20% off, 18 bucks. Okay, so what you're going to get everything I'm about to show you. Okay, you're going to get a surface, you're going to get a transfer, and you're going to get a mini squeegee. And you're going to get this for $18. And what's awesome about this surface, y'all, is it is reusable. Did you know that? You do now. All right, so I'm going to show you how to do this. I grabbed a surface that had something on it already, and I'm going to show you how to remove it. Because in the supply list, not only did I put this $18 kit, but I put paste scraper, a pack of board erasers, and a fuzzing cloth. If you already have those, just remove them, okay? That is pretty much everything you need. So what we're going to start with is by spraying this, okay? So this is a reusable chalkboard, and on this we have chalk and paste form, okay? So in your little kit, you're going to get Chalkology paste. Whenever you apply paste to a reusable surface of ours, like I said, it's going to dry and like harden, all right? Now, we want to remove this. So we're going to spray just regular water. I just have regular I have distilled or purified water in here, but if you have a bottle, like a mister or a spray bottle that maybe you keep tap water in, you can use that to spray your surface, okay? What is up, my people? Love my shirt. You do you. Hi, everyone. Quick and easy project. Awesome, Emily. I am on my way after this to go teach a training class for some of my team members that are with me through chalk. So I thought I'd jump on here and show y'all this kit that is 20% off while supplies last. And it's very appropriate, too, for my mantle that, y'all, I'm going to decorate. And I keep saying that out loud because I'm going to do it, darn it. I'm going to get better at decorating my house for my family's sake. Because I decorate this, and that is it. All right, so I took this plastic paste scraper. Don't throw this away. I mean, it is plastic. Like, listen. Shh, listen. Okay? You just clean this. Don't throw it away. Then I'm going to take a paper towel, and I'm just going to remove all of this paste right here on my board. Okay? Just like so. Let me move this back. I have an animal in here with me today, y'all. Her name is Kira. She is my black lab. She is part of the crafting crew. She loves to craft on the floor, asleep. All right, so check it out. We're going to now take a board eraser. We sprayed it again. Hi, everyone. And we are going to, thanks, Dawn, for the stars. We're going to just remove all of that excess off that we did not get up when we scraped it off. Okay, now if I recall, I saw some on the edges. This is a double-sided surface. Okay, so you could put something like this, like this, like this. There's a lot, okay? So let me just clean that off. Then I'm going to take my paper towel again, and we are going to wipe off all of that water, okay? Oh, good, Barbara. Look, Barbara tried cleaning off her transfer in the shower. No bending or arch backing, and it worked great. She does, Holly. She loves her mom. She sits next to me when I'm working during the day. And not only does she sit next to me, y'all, mind you, she's like a 100-pound dog. She has to be touching something that belongs like or is attached to me. So she touches her back with the leg of my chair. So I have to be careful when I roll forwards and backwards because, you know, I don't want to run over her, right? Okay, so we now have a clean surface. All right, so let me tell you a little trick about these boards and bases. So this is what you're going to get in your little kit, $18. There's this hole, this, what do we want to call this? Divot, whatever, okay? Trough, I don't know. But your board and base is going to slide right in there, okay? And that is going to take about half inch-ish off of your board, all right? So whenever you go to apply your transfer, you're not going to put your transfer way down here because it's going to get cut off, okay? So this is the transfer you get in your $18 kit. It does say, hey, pumpkin, all right? Channel, there you go. Groove. Awesome. Crystal Robinson, I have honestly been thinking about you. How are you doing? I don't know what, the other day, it came over me. I'm like, I haven't seen Crystal in a while, or seen her comments at least. Sunshine used to lay between my feet if my feet were crossed. Yes, push his way in. Yes. All right, so we peeled that off. Now, one thing I did not do is I didn't write back on it, but let me show you something. Let's see if this will catch. I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see the letters on this backer sheet. I don't know if you guys can see it, but normally what I would tell you to do, and I forgot because I'm just over here chatting away, I'm going to write the word back on it because both of these sides are sticky, and let that dry, okay? And then I applied it, laid it down on my fuzzing cloth, and I am going to fuzz it, okay? These are sticky. They are reusable. This is considered a size A transfer. And what you do when you are going through this process or this motion is you're applying lint to the back so that it like reduces some of that stickiness, okay? Because anywhere that you see green on this is sticky. Anywhere that you see through it is the silk screen. Hi, Brownie. How are you? Yes, we did, Betty. It was nice. Like this morning, I was like, oh my gosh, I can walk outside and I can breathe. And then this afternoon, I was like, oh my gosh, I can walk outside and breathe. Yes. Okay, good, Des. I'm glad. But yes, it was nice. Did you, Wanda? You just bought this kit? Awesome. All right, so I tend to overfuzz, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, now remember, you have about a half-ish inch that you don't want to put your design on. And I'll show you here in just a second what I'm talking about. But let me just see if I can get this straight. And like I said, this is only 18 bucks, y'all. And this, I mean, think about it. This is reusable, and so is the transfer. So you're going to get multiple uses of this. You can put this on a tea towel. Maybe you have a grandbaby coming, a niece, nephew, son, daughter, whatever. Go put it on a shirt, a onesie. Put it on a shirt for you. All right, so see what I did? I moved the transfer up a little bit because of this little channel, whatever we decided to call it. You see that? If we had placed the transfer all the way down here, we would have lost this bottom section right here in the groove of our base. Okay, so now that it's down, I don't know if y'all saw me, but I was taking my finger and just moving all across the silk screen so that I could remove the air bubbles. Okay, you're going to get a packet of orange peel paste. And you're going to have so much left over. So what I recommend that you do, first of all, is start kneading your paste just to get it working, moving around the packet. And I personally would recommend you flip it upside down. And you are going to push all of that paste to what is now the bottom of the packet. Okay, it is upside down. So we're going to push all of that down to the bottom. Then what we're going to do is grab some scissors and we're going to cut the edge of it off just enough to where we're going to get some out of that corner. Okay. So then you're also going to get a mini squeegee. This is a mini squeegee. And what I recommend that you do here, you're just going to push up a little bit of that paste. You're going to take your squeegee, and there's a little circle there. You're going to put your thumb on there, and you're going to just squeeze out a little bit of that paste. Okay, a little bit of this goes a very long way. Okay, so you've got this. You've got your board, your surface, and you're going to flip it over to where the paste is like upside down, and then you're just going to start dragging it over your transfer. That's what these blue green things are. That's what we call them. Okay. And you're just going to cover that entire area. Okay. That says, "Hey Pumpkin," with all the squiggles. All right. Now, if you end up needing more, just squeeze some out of your packet. Perfectly fine. It goes a long way, y'all. But one thing you don't want to do is have too less or not enough paste on there, and then it starts to dry. Okay, so I've done that. Then we're going to grab it from the corner, work our way to the center, and I've got it sideways, but watch it. Well, bam. Isn't that so cool? So now this is going to harden on our surface, and it is going to become semi-permanent. And whenever we're ready to take it off, we just spray some water on the surface and use our board eraser here, clean off the surface, and then you just put something else on it. Now, right now, what I am doing is I am cleaning the transfer. Clean as quickly as you possibly can so that you can get all of that paste off of your transfer so that it can be used over and over. Okay, so I just got the excess water off. I'm going to spray it to where it's sticky side up now. I've got my glue gun on because we're going to add a little something something to this. But right now I'm getting all of the paste out of the silk screen on the back, on the sticky side. Okay, so go grab your kit. It's only $18, y'all. And if you've never, ever, ever tried this and you've been a silent watcher and you just like to watch me go nuts and do all the crazy things, perfectly fine. But just try it. You're going to fall in love. All right, so now I'm going to take this and I'm going to line up the corners and line up the edges. Smooth it out. Take all of that excess water off. Woo! And then now, y'all, make sure that it's a flat, smooth. You can use this again. Just put this somewhere. I like to keep mine in the little sleeves that they come in whenever you get them for the first time, because I actually hang mine on like a peg wall from the little hook that's up here. Okay. Just like so. See that little hook? That little hole? Not hook, hole. All right, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you what you can do with this. You can take this to the sink, just clean off the paste, and let it dry overnight. Hi, everyone. Hello, hello. Y'all, do me a favor and put your thumb on the heart button and hit the heart button for me and type in the word kit. All right, so now that we have this, okay, I recommend you just fold it over. I actually have some tape here with me tonight. And you can just tape it like so to keep it fresh. And now you know what color it is because you did not cut off any of that color. Okay? So you could leave it just like this with Hey Pumpkin. So simple, y'all, and so cute. But I thought what we would do is add a little bit of something to this. How do I want to do this? I don't want to glue the ribbon to my board, but I grabbed the tape instead, and I thought, well, you know what? We could just tape it back here. Why not? Right? You're only going to see one side. Now, yes, this is a double-sided frame, so you could put something on the other side if you wanted to, but here's an alternative so that you don't have to glue something on your board. Why not, right? Okay, so I'm going to grab another piece of tape and we're going to go this way. Okay, so I have that right now. Yes, it's crooked, so let's fix that. We can't have that. All right, so now what I'm going to do is grab another piece, probably too long. I'm just going to make a little bow, just like so. And just keep pulling on it until I like it. Pull, pull, and then pull. Just to get it right. Okay, so then you can take it and make a little bow. I don't know. Now this I am going to glue to my existing ribbon. Not the board, but just to the ribbon itself. Like that. Then we have our little button that is orange. We'll glue that to the bow. And now we have added something, right, to our board and base project. Don't use these scissors to cut ribbon. All right, so we have that. And now we have our board and our base, and you have your Try Me kit. Look how cute that is. Glue dots, yes. Thanks, Nancy. This is orange peel. It comes in the kit, 18 bucks, minus the ribbon, minus the button, right? But I think that's cute. It can be part of my mantle that I'm trying to create. So, make sure that you comment the word KIT, K-I-T, to check it out. But I am on my way to go teach a class with some team members, other designers. If you ever want to know how to join my team, just comment the word info. Check it all out. Respond to that message if you have any questions. All right, friends. Bye. See you later.